Hello, one and all. How are you all tonight? As you can see, I've got my drawing tablet. It's up and running. Um, I figured I'd do a bit of a live stream for an hour or two here. Um, as you can see from this stream, this is something that's been done before. This is the piece that Efren Crespo done. It's on. I've got it on T-shirts and all that that I colored in. It's never been inked. It looks great penciled, as you can tell. Um, but I figured for a thing to do for me doing one of my first inking projects on this would be this. Um, so hopefully I'll be able to look at the chat because I've got, as you can see, I've got this on my desk, little white desk next to me. Hey, Metal, how are you? Um, and then, of course, I've got my main monitor over here, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to see the chat like I should be able to. Hey, Jim, how are you? So, let me get my stuff here. No, don't look at the chat. I like it. I like it better that way. Okay, so I'm gonna take off the white from the bottom here. Yeah, but I do want to interact with the chat too, don't I? Metal? Hey, Space, how are you? I like the setup. Yeah, I'm liking the setup too. So come in close here. Let's get the right thing there. We need to be on the black. But I figure. So do you guys like this setup? Not that I'm going to be able to do this setup for long, of course, because as we know, the end of October I have to move, and interact with the chat when it says "take care." I use the speech chat when I'm drawing. Then you can uh, be focused. Yeah, I should bring that back. My chat though tends to abuse it. Space. And I think I used it in Restream a lot. Can it be used in conjunction with um, OBS Metal, or do you know? So yeah, this is the first. I guess I could put my earphones on and there. Yeah, let me. Uh, Rick, put your mic closer. Okay, I can move it there. Is that better? Maybe if I get see whether the other thing I want to be wary of. Last time I did this, my whatchamacallit thing. Let's see if I go into Discord. Oh, okay. It helps when I've got my mouse on the right monitor. Don't switch. Or maybe I should have switched on air. Let's see. Turn on camera. Let's change. I don't know. Voice. Okay, output. Everything is good there. I guess somebody could come in and read the chat. No, there are countless ways to of using text to speech with OBS. If you have headphones, you can even have it talk to you but not picked up on stream. Yeah. As you can see, on my way home from Dillard, I picked up these wireless Bluetooth headphones. No metal. It's called streaming. The whole point is to interact. It's not just record a video and put it up. Yes, that's better, Rick. How's the display? I'm liking it. Um, Obviously, I've got to get a bit used to it. You know, I've got myself, as you can see, I found something that I can put it at a decent angle. It's not so straight up that I don't like it. I don't like it too straight up, but it's also not flat on the desk. So that is good in itself. And I'm definitely, I think, I like it a lot better than just my Wacom. Kids living in the future. Yeah. So did any of you guys check out my video for the from this afternoon for my unboxing of a comic I got in the mail like before I went down to Dillard's? Come on. Now I think my problem here now is let's see. Turn off camera. See whether that helps. I'm getting that a high kilobyte rate, but it's still in the red. So yeah, I figured I would um, ink this piece here as what you're seeing here. This piece was done by Efren Crespo, the guy that penciled and inked Canadian Shield 2. I figured it'd be, and that I've used this piece on my t-shirts. Okay, so maybe let's see what happens if I come out of OBS. Because although I like OBS, or not OBS, Discord. My biggest thing here is I want to make sure that, yeah, there's little to no lag. Okay, yeah, so I guess having this on this, having the monitor and OBS, if I have whatchamacallit, Discord on too and showing, it's gonna create some lag. So um, maybe I might have to find another way to bring people on. Now my keyboard's over here, so if I do something wrong, I gotta stretch over there to um, do the undo. But how is everybody tonight? What do we all got going on? Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to have this setup as long as I would like. This setup will just be basically for October till I move out of where I am. But the great thing is now I have this, and no matter where I go with my computer, I will have a monitor and then I can draw to. And there's something I want to address. I heard that somebody was trying to blame Dillard for me getting this. If you're watching, I don't know who it was. Dillard had nothing to do with this. This was all 100% me. Yes, when I was down at Dillard's, I enjoyed uh yeah, it's offline or buffering. I am buffering, probably. Hopefully not now. It's staying in the green. But yes, when I went down to Dillard's, I got to try out his UG, and I liked it very much. But I even once I got back, I debated whether I should or not get this for a little bit. I was thinking about getting one even before I went down to Dillard's, but these ones, the UGs, were a good price. They weren't like $1,000 or anything. You know, this thing only cost me 220 Canadian, so it was a good price. You know, I didn't put out a lot of money for it, and that's with shipping and everything. You know, so and you know, I figured it would be a good investment because I don't know what's going to be happening at the end of October. As some of you know, where I'm going to be living, how I'm going to get around. You know, I've got a suitcase that I believe will fit my computer. I haven't tested it. I've took a measuring tape to my computer and measured the suitcase. Via measuring tape, it seems like it will fit. Yes, you showed up. Did you move or do you move? I move at the end of October. Jr. Or I'm I'm not sure whether I'd call it moving, but I am no longer will be no longer living where I am. Um, and probably be couch surfing unless something major happens. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. Dillard is in no way, in any shape, responsible for me getting this. I just, like I've been thinking about getting these for months and just trying out his. It almost defined that I should by me. Dillard didn't say I had to get this or nothing. That's not something Dillard would do. So I just wanted to make that clear. I meant to address that actually when I did my other live stream when I was figuring this out. I was supposed to be figuring out, and again, shout out thanks to uh, Gable Penny Shot for just suggesting downloading the drivers. That is what allowed me to get this done. Rick, did you just go offline? I shouldn't have. No, it's not on my end. Um, I seem to be fairly live, easy with, according to YouTube Studios. I'm still here. Still here. Yeah. And if everybody could hit that like and share this out. Zoom in a little bit here. There we go. Is everybody still here? Can you see, hear me? Hey, good night, Spoon. Everybody who? Oh, well, I'm not sure. I guess you're part of everybody. Good night, Spoon. Uh, JR's supposed to be here. I think Space, Metal, my sketchbook. I'd bring people on, but apparently my computer doesn't like that. Maybe once I'm just got it where it's just my computer and this the tablet as a thing. Now some of this stuff like right here where we'll have our chest emblem and all that, I'm gonna have to wait to put the lines in till I bring the colors back in. And even with these lines, again with these lines, new lines, I might have to adjust that. I am everyone. You are? Maybe. Although there's several people in the that are supposed to be here, according to the chat, but it's only saying one concurrent viewer, so that's like saying you're the only person here at the moment. Excuse me. But how are you doing? Good night, Spoon. Maybe if I wasn't having this video up here, showing me do stuff, sort of showing me do stuff, I might be able to do some things, have people on, but it is what it is. Oh, that would be horrible. What would be horrible? I know it's probably something I said, but I'm not sure what it was that I said. I don't like that last line. I'm okay. What if this whole time I was all of your subscribers? I guess that would be horrible. I'd say, can you make yourself a few more? I'm okay. I'm doing pretty good. Uh, considering everything. So unlike John's, though, he had another monitor or something off to the side that he could just use his fingers to zoom in, zoom out, move things uh, around the screen. I have to, go here or do other stuff. I've got to get myself a better stand. I do have something, as you can see here, that is going to be good for right now, the foreseeable future. Something that our engineer just got back from Japan, and I asked him to bring snacks this time. What if you put the mic in front of you? Guess, well, there's not really a lot of space right there. I guess I could put the mic up here. Uh, can you hear me better like that? Uh, he has a touchscreen laptop. I wouldn't call it a laptop, but yeah, touchscreen. It could be just a tablet he does it with. Does that newfangled contraption have hotkeys? I don't think so. Because this acts sort of like a monitor in a lot of ways. It's attached via HDMI. Small HDMI here, and then onto the computer. Uh, but better, but still low distance. Maybe I just need to speak up a little. Sometimes, you know, um, I'm used to everybody saying I'm talking loud. I do not like that line. I don't know why my mic hasn't been picking me up as good lately. Uh, Desktop audio properties. Noise suppression. Maybe it's the noise suppression just because of my voice. Uh, I should have just taken mine. It has 1,000 buttons on it. I didn't remember. No, knew you had yours. And you probably did tell me. So, that's probably my bad. Better, but oh yeah, that's um. I guess I might be able to put it. What about right there? Is that better now? it probably would have cost the same just to ship it safely. Yeah. From U.S. to Canada. Yeah. Well, actually, it might not have because when sketchbook my sketchbook shipped my computer, it only costs like around 100 and change, maybe 150. And I'm probably not going to end up coming down to the comic festival in Athol. I'm probably going to forego it this year. Hopefully, I'll get there next year, and I'll just put off that. And I so wanted to go to meet Chris and Diana Tomalovich. Better? Okay. You know what I should do? This did come with a couple other things. Um, Came with a white cloth. Remember, most of the places I wanted 400 for that mystery box I sent to you. Oh wow, that's crazy. Although it was pretty big, and I'm trying to think. I don't. I'm trying to think whether it was as heavy as the computer. Probably not, but that's weird. There'll be more opportunities in the future. Yeah, and it also came with glove. So you know what? Let's try the glove. I'm glad to hear you'll be saving money for on the trip. By not saving almost. I'm almost glad to hear you'll be saving money on the trip. Yeah. Now let's see whether what this does for me. Yeah. Use the glove. I am using the glove. Keep those two lines are not good. I can't. I'm good up until about here, and then I mess it up. What are you? What are you doing with the glove? I am inking, digitally inking Canadian Shield. Plus, hopefully, this thing will improve my inking too. I demand you design a superhero that uses a glove like that, protecting his investment in Timothy. Yeah, I could do that easy enough. Create a superhero that has a glove like this. When you know what? Maybe I should just let it only go so far. Ooh, I like that, but I messed up right at the end there. Oh, ugh. what are you? What are you? What are you used to? What are you used to when it comes to inking? Well, normally I've been. Where did I put it? I was before I was using my Wacom tablet with a stylus. Now I've actually got, you know, an actual monitor that I can sort of draw on, if depending on how you say it or think about it. Okay, that's better. I'm liking that. Oh, do long curves with your shoulder and elbows. The stiffer your wrist, the smoother the line. Rick, don't spoil my joke with a real answer. Oh, why not start at the tip and go down? Yeah, I guess I could have done that too. Uh, you did it. Yes, I did. Let's see what. Oh, we got this. Okay, so we still have to do the hands. We need to do some of the boots, some of the muscles there. Um, the cape on this side. So let's go in. And let's come up to the hand. We need to get real hands on with this. Hey! Oh, hey, Captain. Oh, at last, someone else is live streaming. Yes, I've been live streaming for about 30 minutes now. Uh, Trying to ink this Canadian Shield that I got quite some time ago, and I've been using the art itself after I colored it for a few pieces. It's on a t-shirt. So yeah, I think having this will make my inking go a little faster. Uh, my Me too. I cropped it. I capped. I capped it at exactly 30 minutes. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be trying to go an hour to 2 hours here. It might. I think it's going to depend on uh, and how much audience participation I have. And I'm getting some good audience participation here. And if everybody could hit that like button and share this out, let people know that we are here. I don't like that line. Carol was in the chat. We mostly talked about the Melvin comic. Cool, cool, cool. I'm sure Timothy would like that. Hearing that people are all buzz about the Melvin. Rick, expound upon your thoughts on Ruby something and the other Ruby Frank. That heart thing is in the way. Let's see. What is that heart thing in the way on YouTube? Oh, how from the no on Ruby Frank and the other one. I have no idea what you're talking about. Timothy doesn't like people talking about him or his stuff. Yeah, yeah. Um, I think Timothy loves people talking about his about Melvin. I'll tell you one thing that I like about Melvin and the Buckler. What's that? Timothy's like, who the hell is Ruby Frank? Goodness me, what on earth are you on about, man? Timothy, you saw the spelling. You have no excuse. Maybe he thought you misspelled it by putting the E on. Although I don't think the E is that close to the. It's close enough, but no, the E is not that close to the K, so I would almost say it would have to be on purpose. You also not British. I preferred any on about. It says good night spoon. They exist. They actually ship the in the same decade they had a campaign. Uh, what are you on about, man? Indeed, Cap. Forbid, it says. Good night, spoon. I forbid. I forbid the forbidding. I must get a 12-page ash can out by Christmas Eve 2023. Okay. Good night, Spoon. I hear you and reject your forbidding me to say on about. I forbid the forbidding of forbidding to forbid. I do like how I can do all these lines here like this a lot easier than and have them show up a lot better than in what's the name of it? Well, with my other tablet. Good night. Hey, Wise, how are you? I then it's a mutiny. I see. What's up, Wise? Good night. Good night, Spoon. Indeed, it is. What are you going to do about it? On about. Oops, I gotta go. I'll have to watch the replay. Okay, for sure, Wise. Thanks for stopping by. Just remember to hit that like, share it out too, if you can. And all you other people that are on the social medias. I know some refuse to take part in the various social medias. Admiral Rick, I need the commitments and promotion from captain to general. Then I will need access to at least one gallows. Uh, Probably a 5 or brig. Are you threatening to hang me, sir? Says Timothy. I don't think he's threatening anything. He can't threaten to do anything until he has the materials to do it. First time at the gallows with skunks or skunks like creatures. uh, Rick Valad had some good ideas when it came to execution. That's the general to you, Swappy Tim. Says, good night, Spoon. Um, the only problem, good night, Spoon, is did they have generals in the knights? You're a knight. Can you be a general? I spit at your authority. Unabout, says Timothy. Valad is underrated European hero. Watch Wallachia? Wallachia? I don't know how to pronounce that. You know what? I need to turn my fan on. Oh, well, Cap, we know how to make a statement no matter how effed up it It was. Uh, it's pronounced Waluigi Riki curses. Splitting, spitting at a general. You are going to walk the plank for this. Okay, again, you're a knight, not a pirate. Well, I guess generals. Would there be generals at sea? Are there generals in the Navy? Bring it on about. Shouldn't Jeff been bring it on about? That ain't no dance flick. Good Night Spoon says, I am a knight. Yes, you are. I don't know how they do ranks in knights, but I don't think it has anything to do with generals and captains, or maybe captains. Here, let's see. What are knights ranks? What were the ranks of medieval knights from highest to lowest? Who become a knight? The first step to becoming a knight is a page, then a squire, the dubbing ceremony, and knight. So, okay. Then once a knight, there's the knight bachelor, the light knight banneret, the knight commander, the knight champion, the knight commander of the order, the grand master. So, no, there's no general as a knight. A rogue knight. ask something. Ask Meadow. He knows things about old stuff. Yes. Well, I just looked it up on Google because I did not bring Metal on. I don't know where he is. He was in the chat a while ago, but near the beginning, Bachelor Night. Not sure whether it was Bachelor. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is the Knight Bachelor. The basic rank of knighthood that was that of a knight bachelor. These knights had no formal allegiance to any specific lord or noble house. Instead, they operated as independent warriors seeking opportunities for valor on the battlefield. A distinct emblem of their rank, such as a banner or pendant, marked their identity in battle. Engaging in tournaments and battles and campaigns, Knight Bachelor showcase combat prowess, gaining recognition for their chivalry and skill. These knights also fulfilled their responsibilities as vassals to the liege lords, offering military aid and aid with land administration, often rewarded with estates for their service. Knight bachelors managed to defend their granted lands. Am I Knight Commander now? Metal is in Texas. I'm basically sounds like you're a bachelor knight. Good night, Spoon. From what I read there. Basic. You give me a state. No, not within my power. I'm a bachelor knight with a state pending in my honor. Get wrecked, page. Okay, try and do this without laughing. How do you know Timothy's not a squire? Or maybe he hasn't even decided to be a knight. Maybe he is a jester. No. Rick, what? Rick, what is to be my holy grail? I don't know. The Holy Grail, I believe, was supposed to be the cup of Christ. Timothy is a producer. Book that comes out on time. Timothy deals with comics. Comics have pages. So Timothy must intrinsically be a page as well. Okay, so let's zoom out here. Oh, we still need to do the rocks. There's muscles that we can do in the legs here too. Uh, we were talking about the ranks of knights. Like, what is the ranking order? Because, you know, Goodnight Film was going on about being a general and stuff like that, and trying to tell people to walk the plank, but I said he can't. He's not, the captain of the ship or whatever. Not a general. Can a general even make somebody walk the plank at sea? Rick, I need my own version of a girl, like you have Canadian version of Superman. Well, see, here's the thing: if Superman was Canadian to begin with, or one of his creators was Canadian. Metropolis was originally fashioned after Toronto. We were just saying people in Texas can't be knights. Oh, people in Texas can be knights. People can get knighted in Texas, but you need. But I looked it up about the stuff for knights. There's the Bachelor Knight, the Knight Baronet, the Knight Commander, the Knight Champion, the Knight Commander of the Order, and the Grand Master. Oops. Don't need that line there. Technically anyone can be knighted. They just can't use the prefix sir or Dane unless they are people of the crown that knight them. But in Texas we have rangers. Rick, I need a quest and a grail to seek. Well, you at least need a quest. Anyone, as long as they're not Texan, Rick, look it up. It's a very obscure law. Preferably not an oculus or an obelisk. Well, we could create, I'm not going to do it right now, but maybe on another stream, we could create the look for the good night spoon. In fact, you know what? Let's save this. New. Uh, I like the sound of that. I wonder if Ranger Metal is still here. Okay, so we have his head here, and we'll have his helmet in his hand and this thing. Uh, he will be holding his jousting lance, which will be it'll look like almost a spade, but it will be spoon to come to a point. Clearly I travel with a tome. Let's workshop this idea. Possibly Gramora. Okay, so there's hand, arm. We gotta work with this spoon thing. Well, I have to travel the world to keep away from the evil boy that like me, or could be a jouster. Equally valid idea. Am I a bachelor knight? I am a bachelor knight after all. Yes, you have no swear. You swear allegiance to only the spoon. You're winning love by spoonlight. On your chest will be your emblem, the spoon. The Spoon Empire. Good uh Spoon Lance. Something Spoon Lance. I hate this heart. Good point. Spoon Lance. He is but the good spoon knight. I can work you into actually something I could probably work the spoon knight into my fictional my fantasy thing that I've a little bit of a fantasy world that I created with knights and ogres and all that. Because I have the Emerald Knight. And we have a little spoon here on top of his helmet. Actually, no, we'll have 3 spoons. Come off like this, vanish. The see-through things in his visor are look like spoons. I'm really playing up the spoon angle. I heard they have dire wolves and dire bears up there. Canada is already. Can the kingdom I serve be surrounded by a tomato? That would be a castle that is surrounded by a moat, not a kingdom. Good night, spoon. Possibly French onion as an alternative. A lance. And you do have a sword. But we'll make the sharp end, of course, is what normally would be the handle. But, okay, so but the handle for the spoon sword, if you will, a man's kingdom is his castle. No, a man's home is his castle. What if it really? What if it really is a tiny kingdom that fits within the walls of the soup moat? Yeah, I guess that now. I want soup. So let's come over here, Bear. So here's the spoon sword. You have the thing inside here will be the thing that you hold on to. It almost combining a fencing type sword, but they have ones with the handles here. So the handle looks like a spoon, and well, what would actually be your handle would look like the spoon part, and then of course what you normally would be the handle of the spoon would be your sword, be the pointy part. Giving your knight a little bit of um, um, fanciness by having that to be a kingdom. It needs to be a domain overseen by a monarchy. The good spoon king. He is the king of spoons, and his good night spoon. Oh, oh, the warring kingdoms can be other soups. So this is the first sketch of the first looks of the good night spoon. It's the good night spoon. It's a good ship. Spoon of the good ship. Lollipop. Chapter 3. Good night spoon versus the Udon Warriors. That's okay, so didn't realize that was on the first level. Uh, his nemesis would be a seer that can bend spoons. Well, technically, if you wanted just to do stuff like that, you could have the what you, a fork empire and a knife empire. And then the spoon and the forks team together. They wed. A spoon and a fork wed and create the sporks. The Spoon Knight falls for Mistress of the Forks, Lady of the Forks. Good night, Spoon. So what do you think so far? Good night, Spoon. Let's see. Let's make this a little quicker. Uh, let's swap out one of these spoons with a ladle. That's a spoon, right? Could be, yeah. I think. An evil seer who lives on a mountain on an island in a lake of molten soup that ruining the spoons of the entire kingdom of Whistler, or would a ladle be a better weapon for a heavy like character? Who knows? Ooh. Let's zoom in on this. The evil Chili Con Empire. Okay, so now we got to do the. What do you want the hair to be? Bowl cut makes the most sense. There we go. Okay, so there we go. That's the start, anyways, to the good night spoon. Uh, does this good night spoon have a real name? I don't know, does he? Maybe that could be mysterious. Like Velvet. on Melvin too. And I think you don't want to be quite so obvious. You go, well, you want to be obvious, but not so obvious. Smelvin, alternative names, then Melvin also. You could call him Smelvin, Pelvin, Delvin, Welvin. You know, turn that M upside down. Melvin. Like my states. Hey, I'm just making up things, Timothy. Yeah, you can turn the M upside down, make it a W. Wellman. What is all this shit? We started drawing up the good night spoon, what he would look like. No, you want to be more. No, you want to be even more obvious. The more obvious it is, the more it looks like a coincidence. This is history in the making. Evil con something, Tim. Oh, this is. Oh, it's like. Huh? Oh, it's like that, huh? I thought you found. We are. I was just teasing a little. This is the history of the making. Evil contain him. New character will. New character. Good night, buffoon. Well, I'm just as lost as you. I'm listening. Evil con Canard was a good bit, but makes but it makes sense that it would turn into a superior grim adventures of Bill and Mandy. Oh, and Timothy, I think you would be better if you want to do something. The retaliation, it would be Bad Night Spoon. Or Evil Night Spoon. Rick, scrap the evil con card that I inadvertently stole from group Adventures of Bill and Mandy. We don't want to. I had already scrapped that idea. I never even really considered it. Timothy was like, sorry, I mean, buffoon, bad retaliation. No, ladies love a bad boy. Yeah. But see, the thing is, the spoof takes off better than the original. That's always good retaliation. So if the girls love a bad boy, create the bad boy. Unless we create bad night spoon as well, or good evil night spoon, evil spoon night. Winning love by spoon light. Da 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 da. Plus, I'm just giving Tim ideas, so if he takes them or not, that's up to him. Let me save this as well. Yeah, I don't have crabs. Sailor spoon. Yes, yes. I've done sailor spoon. That's right. Well, wait. What do you mean? Take it takes off. Well, we're working on Good Night Spoon. You do Bad Night Spoon. It takes off better than the original of Good Night Spoon. That's you get your revenge more in the fact that na 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 mine took off, yours didn't. Well, that's assuming, of course, Good Night Spoon didn't take off. Oh wait, that's just TMT. Huh. He's really crabby. Yeah, I don't have crab. That's what she said. I think I hated myself for that one, Rick. If I smack you, would that be like America declaring war on Canada? Yes, it would. And I know you're just playing. Canada was busy starting a war with India. But no, that's Justin Trudeau. 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 Also, why so violent? I don't think Canada can take India. Just keeping it real good night spoon. So we worked on a little bit of this new character, Goodnight Spoon, based on Goodnight Spoon, Canada Indicia. I think you mean India. I think we could, but you know. And of course, we didn't quite get finished our inking of the Canadian Shield here. Need to. I guess we could finish the rocks. And then I gotta put the color back in because there's a few things here that I need to see where the lines go. Oh, well. It's a project. Oh, okay. Wait, GNS. Enemies is Bad Night Pork. Sorry, I mean GJS. That's changing one word from bad day for. Good night fork. It's a good night fork. Do 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 do. Rick, what's the opposite of a night? I don't know. What if we made the villain a woman? She could be a butter forker. uh, fight monk welding chopsticks. You're in some weird kinks. Uh, I was going to say not chopsticks, but death chip sticks, and way to Star Wars. Google had this to say: What are what are the antonyms for the word knight? Female, aristocrat, dishonor, educate, low born, heavy, wild, intense. Death sticks are just uh, GKS archenemy is lowborn, bad lowborn food. A fork that survived being aborted now seeks revenge. That's just your average peasant with a picture. Peasant fork. What is his her motivation? So here is what I did before for the coloring based on stuff. I'll come back and redo some of this. So you're gonna need there we go. Peasant to seek revenge and steal good night spoon's life because he or she thinks that good night folks is the rightful heir of his or hers life. He's a serf and good night spoon. So hang on. Are we saying good night spoon did a lot? Uh, it was at least as long as the night was swimming. Wait, the bad guy's sister is a nightstand? Know that. Or did the surf sister abandon her brother for good night's food? This has milk and cheese vibe to it. Uh, I like the idea that she got a better life by joining with Good Night Spoon, and the surf is just really, really petty. I like the idea too. It keeps Good Night good and antagonist bad for being petty. No relatable villain problems. I think that is. So I still need to do a bit more to fix this, but let's save this. This is hyphen. So we'll work on this more another day. How long have I've been going about an hour and 50 now, almost 2 hours. I mean, sympathetic. Uh, I think I meant sympathetic. What is the spoon's name again? I don't think that was settled on. A lot of names were thrown out there. A lot in joking. Hey, John. So I think I'm gonna end for the night. I will be back on tomorrow for just regular chill stream. Let's put a squid in the chat for some reason. I think that's a squid. So thanks for everybody showing up. It's been a great night having you all here. Uh, Working with my pad or my tablet for the for decent amounts of time for the first time. Okay, maybe it was an octopus. Now it's a squid. So we will catch you all tomorrow night. So bye for now. God bless. Have a good night, day, whatever it might be. Love you all. See you tomorrow, 10 Eastern.